Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and it's going to be on what your boss has come to realize about you and your work. Before we get started, choose your group, and this is group 1, group 2. Take your time and pause the video if you need, and I'll see you there. Enjoy your reading. Hello, group 1. So let's see what's going on here. We're going to start with this card. It's the volcano. Now I'm going to put a tarot card with that. This is the focus or the energy that's being put out is things are going to explode. Things are going to be released. Things are changing for sure. Might not be in a good way or a pleasant way. It's going to be for the best. But I'll pull some tarot cards to go with that and see what exactly they're talking about. What you love and what you need to learn, or what you would love to learn. This is, like I said, the focus of the reading, vibes or the energy that's being put out. And then we're going to go into what your boss realizes about your work, what you may not know and what you may know or have an idea of, It's definitely about partnership, working well together, working well as a team, same like minds, just starting out that way, just realizing how good you are. Love for you to pick up some skills, learn more, pick up courses if that's the case. Wants to be your mentor. There's different things going on here, but it's definitely time for change. Long time coming too. Here we have the hungry, the wolf, and we have the balance, and it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So let's find out what this is all about. It feels like choices, things have to be decided on. Something that they wish you would decide on, or they think you're going to pick up something that they want you to do, want you to go in that direction. They're not sure how things are going to unfold. I'm going to pull some tarot to go with that. So what are they realizing about you and your work? Okay. The part about this is that they know that you're a good team player or that your work is precise and people admire it. So choose which one, goes with what you do. Either you work really good and precise and people do ask you your opinion and advice about your work. They do come up and check your work, maybe admire your work. Or you're someone that works as a team and you're the leader. You're the one that usually initiates or shows them how to go about it. So that's what your boss is noticing about you, and notices that you put the balance into the work or into the team. You put the balance into the situation, but also you're not always the one that knows the best or knows exactly what you're supposed to be doing or how you're supposed to be doing it. But you take the challenge on it and you go for it. So they see that. They see that you're also stressed. You're stressed because it's put on you. You definitely take the challenge, but also the message that wants to come out is it used to stress you out, not so much lately. So it's almost like you're getting the gist of it. You're understanding it clearer. You have your own way of working, which you decide to adapt to. People are just following you, so you decide to do it the way you want to do it. So you took a new attitude. Things feel better. If that isn't the case, it stressed you out to the point where, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. If you're someone that is stepping back, it's making them more accountable for their action. It's making them do more of the work. It's making them understand it better because they have to think on their own. The boss is seeing that as a positive way. What you do know is that balance is important in your type of job. You need to be balanced for the opportunities to come in and for things to come in. You have to be stable in some way. The things have to flow in another, So I don't know what type of job you're doing, but it's definitely important for it to be balanced. The boss knows that you're responsible for a lot of what's happening. You make things happen. You make the team work. They don't need to be behind your back and watch you. They're pretty confident that they give you a job and you go ahead and do it. And it's always to your best of your abilities. Or someone who they can count on every single time. That's the word. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's what your boss sees in you and your work, is that you're important when it comes to the team. Let's see where that's going. Okay. Opportunities are coming, though. The company's either growing, because it seems like you're being looked at for a reason. Either positions are opening up or more work is coming in and they need you to be skilled in some way. What they see is that you have a lot of experience, but you hold yourself back, or you're not stepping forward, or you feel defensive, or there's something going on. This is all wands. They're all about planning, ideas, keeping to yourself, holding on. This is pretty stubborn, pretty like, this is how it's going to go. So you're someone that's not bending, picking up. You're fighting against yourself. You want to be one way, but you're being pulled to be another. And this is definitely something that you have. You put your defense up. You know what your value is. You know what you've been doing and how it's been affecting you. And you have your defense up because you're not letting anybody take that away from what you worked, what you've been doing. You're skilled. You're not letting no one take away your credit. It's like there's a tug here, a tug for some reason. I'm going to clarify that. It almost feels like you're fighting with yourself. But also your boss knows that. Like, what is going on with you? Like, yeah, you're a good worker for sure. What is going on? Why are they telling us this? What are you struggling with? I'm sure you know. I just want to see what the cards are saying. Oh, your faith in what you're doing, your faith in the company, your faith in the good and the bad, the right way, the correct way. Don't do it, do it. I see. You're having dilemmas like, do I take charge? Do I put myself forward? Or do I hold back? Like, this is all questions that you're asking. You're going through something. You want the balance in what's going on. You want, sure, to know or be more understanding of what is happening or how it's happening. And we're going back to what the boss is seeing. And the boss sees that you're ready to explode because you're holding on so tight. And they see that. And the thing is, they really, really enjoy who you are and how you work. And they have a lot of faith in you. So they want to take you on, show you more. They want you to stick around. They want you to rise up, grow, take the opportunities. They see you and they see your value. They see the value in your work. They see your compatibility with the job and the team. I don't feel like this is individual work. So it has to be teamwork. If you're all on your own, this probably isn't for you unless it fits somehow. Yeah, it's all about having the faith in what you're doing. The boss has faith in you. They believe in you. They believe in who you are and what you're doing. The thing is, it's the unknown, not knowing whether you're going to stick around or not knowing whether to take a chance on you, not knowing whether this is going to be good for them and promoting you in some way. It's almost like they got to ask for promotions or they got to deal with someone else to have the okay to give you more responsibility. Yeah, they like the way you work. What else is there? The advice given here, the problem is, it's not really time to think about how stressful things are. That's the advice given, is not time to think about what has happened, or what will happen, or what ifs, or rethink, or think about what you did or didn't do, or who's doing what, whatever. Too much thinking, overthinking. It's time to stop that, to be in a different mindset. That's what I'm picking up. Your advice is to let that go, because, yeah, you need to release it. It's going to explode anyway. You're going to blow up. You're going to tell people exactly what you're thinking, or leave, or do something. So there's a reason why all this is coming up. It's because you're feeling maybe undervalued, underpaid. You're feeling like this is boring. I can't continue this. But the main thing is, it's time not to think about the past or the what ifs, and think positive about what you want, the outcome you want. Take the opportunity, or make the opportunity. Yeah, let them know what you're feeling. There's something with you that needs to come out, needs to be said for things to change. So either you need to speak up about what you're displeased about, or what you are feeling unjust about, and step up and say so, because state your skills and let them know how valuable you are. There's something that you need to say. It's a risk, but it will bring you balance. And it is a wish to have someone like you anyway. So they want you to break out and be yourself and be motivated. And they want to encourage you to speak your mind and bring what you have to the table. Have the confidence to speak up for yourself, instead of being defensive and pull between yourself. Should I or shouldn't I? Yeah, do it. Protect yourself, yes, but do it. Speak up and say. Yeah, before I read the outcome, I'm getting side messages, and somebody's really jealous about how things are and wish to be in your position, or wants to take your position, holding you back, trying to manipulate you. So somebody's whispering, I get it. Somebody's whispering something in your ears that's negative, and you're sort of believing it. And it's making you see things in different ways, and maybe you wouldn't have normally thought or felt that. So watch the influence of others. So someone's holding back on you something, information, or something you need, they're not willing to give. So something like that. Yeah, they're making you think negative, not seeing the good, not seeing your opportunities. They're making you miss something. So here it's time to celebrate your money, your livelihood, your direction of where you're going. Things are good at your work, and things will get even better. You are definitely someone who thinks and plans. You're someone who, you don't just do anything just to do it. And you have this way of putting things down and making sense of it, or solving problems, or knowing how to do something just by instinct. You're just naturally good at it. You're someone who people count on to have those the directions. You may have something to do with directions. But anyway, whatever you're doing, you're heading in the right direction. And the money is big here. So you have potential to grow with this company or this job or this field. And you got potential. And this boss of yours knows that you are good and are willing to show you the way or the path or give you the opportunities that you need to be very successful. So they're not stopping you at all. This boss is definitely all about their work, and they would like you to be part of it. If they're offering you a position or opportunity, I would definitely take it. This is what I'm picking up, is that this is really good for you. Okay, so what message do we have? We have the witch hair. Cross the threshold, leap the hedge, go over the wall. Absolutely. Take a chance. Go for it. Just, throw yourself in. There's definitely time to wish here. It says, I can let go of my mistakes. This is the flying broom. So, you definitely can let go of anything in the past. Yeah. I see clear actions of manipulation. I see the truth. That is something that they're saying you already know. So your intuition is kicking in, your gut feeling's kicking in, or you had the red flags and you're not listening. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Hello, group 2. So let's see what's going on here. I'm going to start with this one. Okay, crystal clear, focus. That is the position of the focus, the energy of the vibe on the topic of what your boss is realizing, yet you don't realize that they know, and the things that they do know, and then where's it heading? What's going on with all of that? So it has to do with ideas, and you resting because you already understood. So you know exactly where you're standing, what's your standing. So does your boss. The focus is about you and how well you've done. You've proven yourself. So now you can just relax. Whatever you were doing, you've proved yourself. You made things clear. They see it clear. The energy is positive. The energy is like, the vibe is just like, this is good. Like, okay. Like, it's really, I don't know how to say it, but it's powerful. Like, okay, we got this. Like, something like that. It's really good. Yeah. Whatever brilliant idea you had, or whatever you put forward, you put out your point of view. Anyway, it was good. So what we have here, free will. We have will and we have success. I know that there is no greater goal than love. So love your success, love yourself, love what you're doing, definitely. So what is the boss seeing? And what does the boss realize, or what the boss knows? Let's find out. One thing that you know and the boss knows is that you're not stating your wishes. So they don't know what you want. They don't know where you're headed. They don't know why you're here. They don't know how you feel about the success. They know that you're good. They know that whatever's been happening or whatever happened is successful. So you're succeeding. But they don't know your wishes about all of it. They're realizing that they know very little about you and about your wants. So, and it's work related, of course. Yeah. But what they do know is that you have a great mind and you're ready to jump in and just take all your opportunities, take all your chances. You don't have no worries about saying what you're feeling or what you want. You're pretty clear on saying, hey, I'm smart, I know it, and you know what? The boss knows it too. They know that you're very smart. You're very intuitive. You listen to yourself. You pick up red flags. You understand situations, stuff like that. And they know it. And they also know that you are someone that's free. I do what I want when I want, and it's going to suit me, and it's going to benefit me. And that's the type of person that they see you as when it comes to your work. But they still don't know your wishes. Like, what do you want? They want to know that. This is what they see, that you're in a good position. You put yourself in a good position. Your past has come forward with wisdom. So it shows that, what you're doing is great. You've proven yourself. And you know how to work hard. And you will work hard. And that's something that you always tend to want to finish your goals, finish your task, but also you're ambitious for yourself. You want to follow your path, and you have big plans. You have a long ways to go, I feel like you've already succeeded quite a bit, and you've already have a lot of experience, which is the saying, but you also have a lot more to go. So this might come to an end, and something else might open up. The other thing is that you know who you are. You've worked it out. You managed to figure yourself out. You might have been confused at some point. You might not have known. You might have felt all tied up, like all mixed up, all insecure, and you faced it and you've become who you are. I don't feel like you're very young, and if you are very young, you managed to do something very tough and very hard, and you put a lot of effort into it. So you're very ambitious, motivated, and you definitely haven't wasted any time. And other than that, you have some age to you, and you're a little bit older. You have some years of experience behind you. I feel like you've been in the workforce for 10 years or more. And if you haven't, again, that means you're very ambitious and you've been working very hard, and you have high energy. Yeah, and you definitely know who you are and what you want, and you're someone who is admired and well thought of, and definitely they feel very confident around you, so your boss feels like they could trust you. They can trust you with their money, their business, their projects, whatever they give you, they can trust. That's how they feel. You've earned their trust. They like who you are. They value who you are. Yeah. You're well put together. Here it says the advice given is not to put yourself out so much, not to jump into things as much as you've been doing, because you have been doing it. You do have free will. Like, it's absolutely up to you what you do with your life, and no one can tell you what to do or when to do it, right? But the cards are advising you that you should rest a bit, think more before you jump into things. Don't put yourself out so much right now, because you need to kind of balance and ground yourself. You seem to be in a good place. You're making your name when it comes to business, to work ethics, to who you are as a person, and you're being noticed. So you need to ground yourself a bit so people can appreciate you more, get to know you more. Because again, the boss really don't know what your wishes are. Like, where are you headed? What are you doing? What's your intentions? They're lacking that type of connection with you, and it would be nice to just ground yourself a bit and take the time for that. Why, I don't know. Let me pull a card and ask that question, because I feel like you'd be asking, well, why would I do that? Well, let's find out. Legit question, I would say. Whoa, whoa. Cards are jumping and wanting to answer you. Okay. For the money. For your opportunities. So you don't walk away and miss out on an opportunity. So something is brewing and they don't want you to miss it. So just ground yourself, pay attention to what's going on. Don't jump around everywhere. Think about what you're going to do next, because there's a great opportunity for you to be very successful if you don't walk away from it. If it's behind you and you don't see it, you just see that you're always heading for farther in the future, always looking for the brighter and better place. You might be in it right now. Something is coming around for you right now. And because you're always jumping, going, you miss something that's important. So just ground yourself a little bit, and not long enough to see it. That's the advice given anyway. Yeah, opportunities, exactly. Yeah, jump in again. So, they're not saying to change. Oh my goodness, yeah. It's the time. They're not saying change who you are. They're just saying take a pause. Ground yourself to pay attention to your surroundings and what's being said and offered. Maybe you're not listening. Maybe the boss is talking to you and you hear what they're saying, but you're not listening. You're not understanding it in some way. You're missing the point, something like that, because the opportunities are there, and then you have to jump in and study this or find out, or maybe even investigate a little bit or understand what exactly is being offered. Maybe you're not understanding how great the opportunity is. Anyway, it's something that you would love. I mean, it would be a great partnership, a great boost to yourself and your career, and bring in more opportunities. Something that you would love. It'll make a difference. It's something maybe even different than what you're doing now, or it's out of your comfort zone, and you have to embrace it. I know this is a card that it's about choices and connecting as one, or connecting the choices as one. There's something that has to be blended in some way, but it's all really good. So I hope you understand what I'm saying, or what they're talking about. Okay, so the message is here. The Northwood Fae. Take time for hibernation and healing. So they do want you to ground yourself for a short time. And this is your wishes. And your wishes says, build a fairy house. There is magic everywhere. Now, remember, we're talking about work. And here it says, I release old burdens and expectation of love. I am free to choose with confidence. And you are. You're free. You have free will. That is absolutely true. So I'm going to leave it there.